You heard of him?
What's his name?
His name is Brian Price. He is the manager of the Cincinnati Reds, right? And
Right.
so here, I'm gonna play a clip for you, and he went off on the media. Now it was about 6 minutes, but I'm only gonna play maybe a minute or two of the clip just so you can get an idea. Okay, here it is.
Look, I don't need you guys to be fans of the Reds. I just need to know that if there's something that we want to keep here, that it stays here. We don't need to know that Tucker Barnhart's in the fucking airport when we haven't spoken to Kyle Skipworth. I think we owe that kid the right to be called and told that he's going to be sent down, as opposed to reading that Tucker Barnhart's on his way from Louisville. I don't get it. I don't get why it's got to be this way. Has it always been this way, where we just tell everybody everything? So every opponent that we have has to know exactly what we have, which relievers are available, which guys are here and which guys aren't here, when they can play, what they can do. It's nobody's business. It's certainly not the opponent's business. We've got to deal with this bullshit. I'd like to talk, and I have spoken as candidly as I can with you people. If that's not good enough, I won't say a thing. I'll go yes sir, no sir, and I can do that. But I've been as candid as I can be about this team and our players, and we got to deal with this. Every team that we play has to know every guy that's here and what they can and can't do. Me, it's a disgrace. I'm sick of this. It's hard enough to win here, to have every opponent know exactly what the we bring to the table every day. I don't like it. That's what I'm saying. Make it very clear. I don't like the way that this is going at all. I don't like it. I don't think you guys need to know everything. And I certainly don't think that you need to see something and tweet it out there and make it a world event. How the do we benefit from them knowing that we don't have Devin Mesoraco? How do we benefit from that? They benefit from it. I just want to know how we benefit from these people knowing that we don't have a player here. Can you answer that? How is that good for the Reds?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's making my job harder.
I'm sure it is.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
I just don't know if that's what we're supposed to do. Are we supposed to open up everything here for everybody to know all the time? So that's all I want to know, what your expectations are, because if I got to tell these guys, we got to go out there and they know we don't have Devin Mesoraco, what benefit is that to me as a manager and our team to win a game?
I counted about 17 F-bombs.
Oh, and that's just in that clip. He
Right.
actually said a total of 77.
Wow. But as long as it's candid, that covers it up. As long as it's candid.
What do you mean?
Because that's
Well,
what
they was bleeping it out.
right. And his approach was, as long as I'm talking to you in a candid fashion.
Oh, he didn't lose his cool. That's what you're saying.
Exactly. But I can cuss your ass out.
But for them, for those people,
The good people.
he lost his cool. You know, because they don't usually go off like that. Well, I mean, they do, but you know what's funny? I've always felt that way about the media. Like I've never liked the fact that they get that inside or that behind the scenes injury reports and all that type of stuff, because I think it does hurt a team. I agree with him in a sense. Of course, I don't think he should have been cussing and all that, but I agree with him. Like if I was a coach, you don't need to know my business. That's why Bill Belichick carries himself the way he does. That's why Greg Popovich carries himself the way he does, because they understand that. That's like insider trading. Like if I got an advantage, why can't I use this advantage? I don't want them to know if my player is healthy. I don't want them to know if my player is injured.
You're right.
You know, why?
Popovich is good at that.
Yeah, and so he's saying, why are you making my job hard? But at the same time, I understand where the media is coming from, because they have to report on all this stuff. But I think it should be an issue. It's not a problem with the media or the manager. This is something whoever's running the league, the commissioner, whoever's the boss of the particular
General manager.
of the teams and all that, they should be the one telling the media all this stuff, not the coach.
Right, exactly, because coaching needs to coach the team.
And I think the media should understand that.
Right.
Why are you going to the coach? Why can't you go to the trainer? Or why can't you go to the CEO? Because the coach is part of the competition. See, the players and the coach, they're part of the competition. The general manager is not.
No.
Right? So if you're going into a competition, you want to have an advantage, especially if the team better.
Yeah.
But, this is another story that, they talk about it, but it didn't become a major story, did it? Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't hear about it.
And you watch sports all the time, all
the time.
damn long, all day long.
Yes, sir.
And then what really got me is what's typical is how the sports media, they criticized him only because he was attacking them, because he was going after the media, right?
Right.
But there were still media people out there going like, I can't believe he did this because he's a good guy. That
Right.
usually doesn't happen with him.
Well,
He's a wonderful guy.
They like clean cut guys.
Who?
The media. That's why they label you a good guy.
Oh, they do, huh?
Yes, because you're clean cut.
So you saying they don't like Richard Sherman types, huh?
Oh no, man.
He's smart though.
He might be, but you can't be. You can't be tacky looking.
You can't be tacky looking. That's
Yeah.
that's a new one right there, brother.
It
Tacky
is.
looking,
Tacky. Yeah, you know.
huh?
You ain't had no Annie.
Like
that
your
said-
ex-wife and
Don't be-
shit.
Oh man, don't even go there with her. She got OCD.
We know some tacky looking people, huh?
Yes, sir.
So I'm wondering, is he going to get suspended? Do you think he should be suspended? Because if a player would have done that, we know what would have
Well,
happened.
yeah, of course they would have.
Look how, because Kevin Durant, he didn't even curse like that, right?
Right.
And he went after the media, and I think what the media did to Kevin Durant was far worse than what they did to him. I mean, the question I'm talking about, right? Because they asked him, do you think your coach is going to be here? Or they'll ask him, what about your player, people who he got to play with, people who have to coach under? All the media was asking this fool was, is so-and-so injured? Is so-and-so on the injured list?